Good evening, guys. Welcome to this panel. Today we are joined in by a very brilliant Gen Z, CK Kiriga, and I'd like him to introduce himself and then let's dive into knowing him more. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thank you, and thank you for being here today.
Thank you.
Who is CK Kiriga?
Okay, thank you. CK Kiriga is a young man, as you can all see, alias Gen Z, vying for Member of Parliament, Kuria West. Yeah.
What is your political background in politics?
My political background stretches back to the villages of Kuria because I've been born, bred in Kuria. I went to school in Kuria. So all this while I've seen my father engage in politics and other family members. So the interest began way back, and I got to nurture this interest better when I joined campus. Because in campus, I remember my first year, I went straight into politics. I supported a candidate who was a very good friend of mine. Then COVID happened. Then after COVID, we came back full blown into politics. And it happened that way. At some point, we vied for positions in Kenyatta University. Then 2022 came, we got ourselves engaged in that politics. So politics is something that I can say as of today is embedded in me. Yep.
So from Kenyatta University students politics,
KUSA.
KUSA,
Yeah.
what inspired you into knowing that now I am capable of maybe vying for this seat? You've said you're vying for Kuria
Kuria West.
Member of Parliament seat.
Yeah.
So from Kenyatta University, what inspired you into coming now? You're getting outside and you want to vie for this seat. What really inspired you?
As I've told you, I was born, raised in Kuria. I came to Nairobi when I came to Kenyatta University. So as a village boy, all I thought was we were living our best lives back at home. But when I came to Kenyatta University and I realized people outside here, other communities, how they live, then I realized as a community, we had a long way to go. Then I started looking at it to really get to know where the problem was. Why is it that my people, the Koreans, sorry to say, we are that poor compared to other regions? Then it narrowed down to there was an issue about leadership. Because when you compared maybe a constituency like mine, where I come from, Kuria West, and a constituency like Kiharu in Muranga, the difference is like day and night. Yet the two constituencies receive same amount of CDF. So that is one of the things that triggered me to vie. Because after having served in Kenyatta University and being a cosmopolitan institution, I felt like I could be of help also to my people. Because there's a saying that says, charity begins at home. And it now pushed me after school to go back and see how fast I can be of help to my people. Some tend to call it giving back to the community. Because in Kenyatta University, I came across people from across all ethnicities in Kenya. I made good friends and I managed to travel the country to visit friends, and I could see how people from other regions, be it Rift Valley, Mombasa, the mountain, Nairobi here, Eastern, live.
Okay.
Yes.
So what makes you think, who's the current member of parliament for Kuria West?
The current member of parliament for Kuria West is Honorable Matthias Robin Nyamabe, serving his third term in office.
His third term?
Yes.
It's actually funny that he's serving his third term and I haven't heard of that name. So you've talked about CDF allocations and development. You've said Kuria West, if you compare Kuria West and maybe Kiharu, Kiharu constituency, the difference is like day and night.
Yes.
So what do you think the member of parliament for Kiharu does different from what your member of parliament does in Kuria West that you will do if you become elected as the new member of parliament?
Okay, thank you. When you look at the core values of a leader, one of them is integrity. And integrity encompasses a wide range of things. We receive same amount of funds, but in Kiharu, the funds end up doing a better job. But when you come back to my place, these funds are embezzled in sham projects, in repairs that cost twice as the price as the cost of building. So the books are not well balanced. And all these things I'm saying, these are records that are there on the Auditor General's report, the reports I have with me here. And the Auditor General has raised these concerns over and over again.
Okay.
So when we get this opportunity to serve, because NGCDF states clearly that it is a national government constituency development fund, which is supposed to cater for our schools, roads, and security. And these are the core values or things that people need day in, day out. We will go straight into making sure that these funds are utilized for in the right context. Because I'm a firm believer of, as a leader, all that people need from you or your work as a leader is to liberate your people. And that is my core business for the people of Kuria West, for the Kurian community. I want to see Kurians liberated. I want to see Kurians doing well economically. I want to see Kurians out here engaging with other people, competing with other people, so that at least we might have this cliche of people asking us day in, day out, Wakuria ni akina nani, wanatoka wapi? Because they really don't interact with us enough. Because we don't have maybe the capacity financially to get out and get to know other people and get to sit with them and exchange even cultures. Yeah.
Okay. You are a Gen Z, right?
Yes, I'm a Gen Z.
So what is maybe the future or the vision of Kenyan Gen Zs in politics? Because we have seen Gen Z revolution, but when we look at the recent by-election that was done in Mbere, in most parts of the countries, the commissioners or the IBC said there was low turnout of voters and most Gen Zs did not go out to vote. So if we want change, what do you think the Gen Zs should do, or as a country, what do you think people should do or the youth should do so that we can bring change into the country?
Okay, thank you. One, the future of Gen Zs is very bright. That I can tell you for free. You can take it to the bank. For 60 years, the country has been led, or decisions have been made by our parents. And those decisions have trickled down to their kids. And we got used to it as a norm. But recently, as of last year, you saw youths, young men and women, me and you included, came out clearly and said things are not working in this country. Because the beauty of dealing with this generation of mine is that we have gone to school. We have taken our time to interact with the information. And we can tell, because we are critical thinkers, all of us. We can tell when things are working and things are not working. So Gen Zs are the future. And I want to tell you that community changes don't happen overnight. That is why even this revolution began last year of June. It is still on. It is revolutions happen in stages. So we are on. That is why even when you see in the by-elections that were concluded, where we had a candidate, 27-year-old man,
That was in
Boyd
Kasipul.
Were,
Yes,
Kasipul.
yes.
27-year-old man, an age mate, I'll say, who won the elections. It was in the spirit of the Gen Z.
But for Boyd Were, I think there was something behind it as well. We all saw how ODM politicians went out for him. Do you think it would be different if maybe the ODM team didn't camp behind him? Do you think the Gen Zs or the youths would camp behind Boyd Were and make him the new member of parliament for Kasipul in the just concluded by elections?
Definitely.
What makes you say that?
Gen Zs would have done that because we have what it takes, and we are still assembling and getting our things in order. So that one might have come at a time when maybe many of these people or the Gen Zs, because these Gen Zs, many of them, even as of today, they are not in the villages, many of them. A good number have gone maybe to schools, they are in colleges, campuses, in tertiary institutions. And this election, you see, came in at a time where now they could not even be in a position to travel back at home. But those ones who were there in Kasipul stood with Boyd Were. Politics is multifactorial. So that was one factor. The ODM factor was another factor. But we cannot write it off that the Gen Zs did not support Boyd Were. They did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Beyond politics, who is CK Kiriga?
Oh, interesting. CK Kiriga. CK Kiriga is a guy who does, and I do a number of things. One, I'm a businessman. I do businesses from construction. I have a construction company. Mkitaka tuwajenge nyumba, or reach out.
Okay.
Also, I'm a crypto enthusiast. And some bit of gold mining.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why politics and why now?
Politics, as I told you, it is something that I have interacted with from a very young age. And I feel like through politics, I'll get the position and leadership to help our people. Because the Kurian community is one of the minority communities in Kenya. Kurian community, at the same time, is one of the poorest communities in the country. And it's not because we don't have resources.
Yes.
Or we don't have the workmanship, but it is because of the leadership that we've had. For 60 years, Kuria used to be one district. Today we have two. And in 60 years, we have always voted for candidates who have always thought about their interests. They have not taken time to lobby for things that can help our people. When you go to Kuria West today, we don't have a cash crop that our people rely on. We used to do tobacco. Companies that were there buying tobacco from our farmers closed. So today when you go to Kuria West, there's no cash crop. Very small amounts of tobacco. When you go to Kuria West today, there is no university, there is no college or a national polytechnic. Because these are factors that open up an economy of a place. If, for example, university is set up in Korea today, we'll have students, we'll have comrades traveling from across this country.
Yeah.
Some even from Tanzania and neighboring countries to come and study in Korea. And when they come, they need accommodation. Who will build these houses if not Koreans?
Yeah.
But right now, I don't expect Koreans to build flats when they know we don't have people to live in those flats.
What is the current population in Kuria West?
The current population of Kuria as a whole is 380,000 people as of the last census. That is our population density.
Okay.
But in terms of Kuria West and East, Kuria West has slightly a higher number of individuals compared to Kuria East. Yes.
Okay. So we have seen recently, or maybe from last year, since the Gen Z revolution started, we have seen most young people coming out. They want to vie for different seats, they want to vie for different political seats. What do you think is the reason behind this? And what makes them fit for those offices?
First of all, I want to congratulate all those young men and women who are coming out and stating it clearly that they want to vie. I want to tell you, you have what it takes, and remind you that dream and dream audaciously, the universe has it all. The reason why you see all these young men coming out, it's because for a very long time, we have been sold an analogy that vijana ni viongozi wa kesho. We have waited for this tomorrow. Haijafika. Na tukasema wahenga lazima wapate shida. Vijana ni viongozi wa leo. We want to lead today. Because we have given this opportunity to our parents, and largely they have done same mistakes over and over again. And we feel like we can do it differently. We live in a world that is full of technology. Like in the recent years, you've seen the world introduce artificial intelligence, AI. Tools such like AI, these are tools that you really don't expect our parents to keep up with. The innovation the young men and women bring, you cannot compare with what our parents know. And it is time we took it into our own hands and make sure that we incorporate these things in our lives. So when you see these young men and women come out, it is because they know. I don't expect my father to engineer a program or a project with AI. Or the amount of time it will take him to roll that project out and make sure it is implemented. I'll do that in maybe a quarter of the time he'll have used.
Okay.
Yeah, so that is why you see all these young men and women step up and ready to fight for these positions.
Okay. So you as a young aspirant for Kuria West,
Yep.
what do you think are the top challenges that are unaddressed in your constituency that you want to address? I think you told us about development and CDF, NGCDF, fund allocations. So what else do you think are the top challenges in your constituency, maybe that the residents face that you'd like to help them with?
Okay, thank you very much. Kuria, as I've said, is a minority tribe or community in Kenya. And in Kuria, we have two constituencies. One of the challenges we face as Kurians is insecurity.
Insecurity.
Yes. When you travel to Kuria East, a place called Gutembe, Angata Barakoi and Gutembe, we've had clashes there. Even as we're speaking today,
Yes.
I know people have died. And it is very painful watching our brothers and sisters, mothers, taking arrows and die daily in our motherland. And there's nothing that has been done about it. In a country where we are told the rule of law is there and should be respected. In a country where we are told we have security agencies. Why is it that they cannot protect a community as small as Koreans? Or is it because we are a minority, the country does not care about our welfare?
All right. Kuria West is actually known for insecurity and border clashes and very many insecurities. And it actually pains to hear that there's a place in Kenya where the government cannot help to maybe help in security, like a place like Kuria West with very few people, not so few, but a very small population. So what do you think should be done, or what will you do to help insecurity in Kuria West?
Okay, Kuria West. I'll want to address this issue as a Korean issue because you have Kuria West and Kuria East, and the clashes majorly are in Kuria East, but there is no Korean who is Kuria East and Kuria West. All these are administrative borders that have been brought to us, and beyond those borders, we are one people. And it pains me a lot when you see these things happening to our people. When elected member of parliament in 2027, I will liaise with my counterpart, now the member of Kuria East at that time, so that we sit down and come up with a framework through the Ministry of Interior, through the county government, on how we can get the Ministry of Interior to set pitch, to set tent in that place. Because we have enough police reserves in this country. So it doesn't make sense why people must be dying all the time. Why can't we set pitch at Gutembe? Have enough police there to make sure that the issue has been resolved. Because the issue in place is a land dispute. Land that originally belonged to our people.
Yeah.
But because of our numbers, we allowed these other guys, the Kipsigis, to come, and we use the place as a grazing field. Now that our numbers are growing and we felt now we need to go back and utilize that land for settlement, these guys are pushing us away. And as a result, that conflict has risen. Yeah, so that is one of the things I'll do about security. Two, as a member of parliament with NGCDF, we are in a position to build and lobby for construction of police stations, at least in all the 7 wards of Kuria West. I will make sure each and every ward where the pain point of the voter is security, there is a police post at least in that location or place.
If you win in 2027, what will your constituents say about you after 100 days of work?
Okay, thank you.
And I want to compare it to elections that were done in 2022. I do not want to mention names, but there are people who said, after 100 days, this and this and this will happen. And we never saw it happen. So I want you to base it on that. So according to you, what do you think your constituents will say about CK Kiriga after 100 days in office?
Okay, thank you very much. CK Kiriga, as of today, we already released our first amendment, which is the first print of our manifesto of the people. And I call it the feast. In that manifesto, we have 5 key areas we are looking forward to addressing. And some of the issues we have talked about, which is security, road network, education, the healthcare, and the social network of capturing the media and everything. In my first 100 days, because by the time we are going into elections, already a new financial year would have been begun. Financial years begin at June. So I will make sure that September we go to work, because we have a framework of how we want that work done. We will prioritize, if it is about schools. There are schools in Kuria that, as of today, don't have even enough classrooms, are of mud. So we'll prioritize depending with which one should come first in that financial year. As we speak today, there are places in Kuria we don't have electricity. A good example is Nyaitacha. We will make sure that we liaise with the national government through the Ministry of Energy that last mile connectivity reaches our people. 60 years later, we all should have access to electricity. At the same time, using the kitty of the NGCDF will open up roads because I believe that it is roads that build the economy. It is not the economy that builds roads. So we'll open up all roads that are in my jurisdiction as the Member of Parliament when elected, so that our people can access these social amenities with ease and exchange goods with ease. That is what we'll do in our first 100 days in office.
Okay.
Yes.
All the best. We really
Thank
hope
you.
to see that. And after elections, it is 50-50. Either you win or you lose. So if you don't win, what next?
Thank you very much. I've been into many contexts. I've won and lost others. But in all these contests, initially, I have gone in them not as the main guy, but maybe as a guy presenting a candidate or a team. Me, CK Kiriga, and I'm saying it here today. I don't go for things I can't get. And there's a statement that I know many know. It comes from my mentor, Jalango. And I'm telling it to you, I don't go for things I can't get. In 2027, we are going to the ballot and we are winning this.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. What do you think about politics in Nyanza region? Do you think it's do you think it's party based, or like most places in Nyanza region, the people vote for maybe ODM candidates and this candidate from this party. So what do you think about Nyanza politics?
Nyanza has been interesting for a very long time. Nyanza as a whole has been known as a bedroom for the late Baba Raila Amolo Odinga. And where we stand today, I think it is common knowledge to everyone that Baba is no more. And as a result, we will have a little bit of confusion because he has given political direction for his community for a very long time. That is it for Nyanza. At the same time, in Nyanza, as much as it is Luo dominated, we have Kisi and Kuria. And this is now on South Nyanza. And in Kuria, for all these years, 60 years after independence, we have always voted for the government of the day.
Okay.
And if history charges me right, the government of the day and Baba have always been in different factions. So in a way, what I'm saying is Korean politics has not been pegged on an individual.
Okay.
Yes.
Or on a party.
Or on a party.
Okay.
Yes.
So politics can be tribal, it can be money driven, it can be tensed. How do you navigate this as a very young candidate?
Thank you. Politics is tribal because that is what we've chosen to do it in our country, or that is the information our predecessors have sold to us. Where I come from, Kuria. Kuria, we have 4 clans. We have a clan that I come from called Bugumbe. We have Bukira. We have Bwerege. And we have Nyabasi. I told you I went to school in Kuria. When I was in Taranganya High School, Taranganya, we had people across Kuria come there. Not even a single day was I told Yule ni Mwerege, wewe ni Mukira, wewe ni Munyabasi, wewe ni Mugumbe. We went there for education. We got that education. We left. Why is it that today, when I want to be MP, somebody somewhere wants to tell me that you are not Korean, you are a Mugumbe, you are no. So it is an ideology that I don't believe in. I believe that we are all Koreans. Kugikuria turagambika beito boso ni kiaro kimwe. We are one people. When it rains, inanyeshea mimi, inanyeshea yule mwingine. When we don't have rain, the same thing. So about it being tribal, it is an idea that has been sold to us by our parents. And it is interesting now that Gen Zs are coming on board and are telling you, we are one people. The way you see Gen Zs move around, they don't care. You come from Coast, you come from Turukana. We speak one language. That someone has been done injustice, we will defend.
But there are people who don't do that.
Yes, and now that is why we have started this politics early, and we are doing civic education and sensitization. We are trying with like-minded guys whom I'm already working with, who are supporting this cause. We are reaching out to guys and telling them why it is important. We think from a point of what do we want for the community.
Okay.
Where can this community stand?
Okay.
What is the potential of our community? And so far, people are responding well, and we still have the whole of next year to keep on doing the Lord's work. People say injecting. We will inject. We will unveil all the evils that are happening, and we will make it known. Because they say when you are in a hole, you stop digging.
Yeah.
Already the community is in a hole. We have stopped digging. And after stopping digging, we are looking for a way out. So what we are doing, tuna assemble ngazi. Nimeita mama Chacha, nimemwambia kuja na miti moja. Baba Chacha naye kuja na nyundo. Robi anakuja hapo na mbao ingine. Nagati anapigilia huko chini. So by the end of the day, we'll have a ladder. And that ladder will help us get out of this hole. And I'll want to have a correlation between what Plato says, allegory of the cave. Allegory of the cave, Plato said that when people lived in a cave for a very long time, they thought that was the best life there ever could be. Then one morning, this guy who climbs that hole and rolls the stone and comes out and goes back to call the fellows that, guys, we have been living a lie. There is life outside there. So when the guy came back, it wasn't easy for him to convince the guys. But eventually, they all agreed with him and followed him. So just like allegory of the cave, it is a tough journey. The journey ahead of us is tough, but I want to tell you, we are up and equal to the task. Yes.
Okay. So you really you're doing an amazing work.
Thank you.
And I'd like to ask you again, do you think politics, just to make it short, do you think politics is money based? Like, do you need to have money so that you can vie for a certain seat?
I don't want to think that way, but that is what our people have been told and have been made to believe. I call it political commercialization. And I've gone around telling them, there is no problem if a candidate uses money on you. But just like any other business, there's what we call ROI, return of investment. If I'm to use, let's say, 5 million shillings to campaign, be rest assured, when I win office, I'll first bring back my money with interest. Talk of 10 million. And that will have taken us the whole 5 years, the whole first term, looking for money. When you see me around as your member of parliament, dishing out money to you. That is the money that was meant for your roads, for your schools, for your security. I believe in politics of ideologies. We are selling ideologies to our people. We want our people to join circles. I have talked to women in Kuria, been to Kancha Market. I have talked to border guys. I have talked to students. And I'm telling them the essence of us belonging in circles, of them as a group to belong in circles, to save in circles, and invest as a group. So that as a member of parliament, when tomorrow I'm meeting, let us say, women from Kiancha, they are a registered circle or group, I will not give them money individually. I will write them a check to help them as a group that they will bank to their circle directly. Tomorrow, when a member of parliament and there's a road that needs to be constructed, I will not award that tender to an individual, even if it's my brother, even if it's my father. I will award that tender to a group registered. Maybe a group of 10 men, 20, or women or young people. So that when they are paid from the coffers of NGCDF, they can even borrow that money amongst themselves.
Okay. Yes. How do you stay grounded and connected to your people back in Kuria West while you're here in Nairobi? How do you stay connected with them and with their struggles? How they struggle back at home? How do you stay connected with that?
Today is 1st of December. I traveled to Nairobi 1 week ago. I have been at home, reaching out to these people so that we understand their problems better. I have been to almost all wards doing reach outs. I have talked to different groups. I have been to campuses in Nairobi. I've been to Kenyatta University. I've been to Maseno University. I have been to Masinde Muliro University. I have been to Rongo University. I have been to KMTC Kiancha. I've been to TTI in Kuria West Mabera. I have talked to border guys. I have talked to women. So that we get to understand really what is their pain point.
Okay.
And we draft a solution to them together with them.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So I'd like you to sell your manifesto to the people of Kuria West. Yes. Please look into the camera and tell them what you'll do for them. Uza sera.
Santi. Panto beito ndabakeria mbuya muhoyere. Sera yangu ile naleta kwenyu na nimekwisha waambia wengi wenyu iko na tunaiandaa na nyinyi, na nikawaambia mwanzo lazima to make sure ile mambo tulisema kwamba ya security, mambo ya barabara kufunguliwa, mambo ya kumake sure kwamba shule zetu ziko sawa, mambo ya last mile connectivity, mambo ya maji safi kwa kila boma, na mambo ya health. I released this manifesto, nikawapatia, nimeipatia to the public, muiangalie, tushauriane. Ndio maana nazunguka nikichukua opinions kutoka kwenu, tuone tunaongeza nini, na tukitembea pia na watu tutaita technocrats. Wasaidie mama wetu waingie kwa circles. Wasaidie mama zetu wajifundishe other skills. Like the other day in Kihancha nilikuwa nafundisha about soap making and things like baking. Wasaidie pia vijana wetu wale wako wanashughulisha pia na kazi zingine kama ya bodaboda na mjengo. They have a belonging. Baada ya hapo tuta collect those reviews through public participation and in all wards, so that we draft a manifesto that we will launch next year, latest mwezi wa 6. A manifesto that you will tell me from what I have told you. That is what we'll draft. Alafu tutembee pamoja. Sisi wote ni watu wamoja. Tuone ni kwa namna gani tunaweza tukasaidiana. Asante.
Okay, you're welcome. I really wish you all the best.
Thank you.
I believe in you. You're going to make a change for Kuria West. And I hope they see the brilliance and the intelligence and the performance you put forward for them. And I really wish you all the best.
Thank you very much. And maybe a quick one before we go. I'd want to remind our people that we come from Migori County, County 44. And for the past 15 years, since we ushered in devolution, we all know no Manyere ne Manyere Kebre County atokora. The only time we came close to getting county positions was in 2013, after we sat down and agreed with the ODM party through the late Machage. They gave us senator, they gave us women rep, and DG position. Thereafter, the only positions we get as Koreans, imekuwa ni DG. And I have said, and I'm going to repeat again, enough is enough. Jamii Kuria imetosheka na DG. Ile uchaguzi tunaenda with our votes. As of last election, we had 62,900 in Kuria West and 41,000 votes in Kuria East. That is roughly 100K plus votes. The coming election, because we have been moving around with the IBC guys, making sure everyone registers. When we get to know the number of votes we'll have, but I'm very sure from the projections that we've made, we'll have close to 140 votes, 150. We are telling you, gubernatorial candidates, the incumbent, not the sitting governor, the guys vying, my friend Mark Nyamita, Peter Masara, John Pesadache, also heard of Ojele. The community will not support you necessarily because you give us DG position. We will support you because you will come, we'll sit down, and we will agree on what do you guys, or you as a candidate, do you have for our people. And we are very clear. There are positions we want in this coming election. There are dockets we want. And we must agree and have an MOU with the candidate that our people, wazee, akina mama na vijana, watakuwa wamekaa na wamesema tutembee na yeye. Na tutatembea na yeye kwa sababu amekubaliana na matakwa yetu. Ndio tutapatia kura ya governor na tuambia na tupatia nini, because we know what we want. That I want to tell you for free. Thank you.
A message to Migori County politicians. Thank you so much.
Asante.
Have a good evening.
Asante.
Aye.
Thank you for hosting me. Thank you.
All right.